Hello, welcome guys. Welcome to a new video from me. Today I'm explaining basically, or I'm showing how you can do net set, net, forwarding net rules, doing stuff like that. If you have like a dedicated server that has only one IP address, one public IP address, to show you can actually be on the internet with different VMs or something like that. So you can connect to the internet. The virtual machines can connect to the internet. They can forward. There can be application servers, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, pretty straight up. I'm not showing you any drawings or stuff like that. I'm showing you all what I do, all what I did, or like stuff like that. And yes, I'm a furry. Oh my god, be careful. I don't like to show my face. I'm sorry. It's like that's just how it is. I just don't like really showing my face. I'm a sysadmin, working on a company, so just I have a little bit experience. But let's get it on. First, you have probably this is a completely new Proxmox area. I basically explain everything from scratch. It's really easy. You don't need any like really hard knowledge, IT knowledge or something like that. You just follow this guide and it's pretty easy. I promise. First, um, first we have here first we need to make a virtual machine here. Um, no, actually we make first networking. I'm sorry. It's always not that easy with the camera on. We make first a Linux bridge, which is kind of the communication between the two, between VMBR0 and VMBR1. It's like kind of your internal IP then, as you have it also on your router and stuff like that. So just we put here 119.180, oh sorry, 168.100.1/24 in it. We put then also the gateway in, which is just the same actually. So our gateway will be here. Or like never mind, we don't actually need a gateway. I'm sorry, like I said, it's pretty hot under here. I don't know how many degrees it has right now, but like it's fucking hot. I'm sorry when I'm not like too professional for that. But we make here VLAN as example, VLAN 100. Advanced, you can set here the MTU if you use iSCSI or some stuff like that. Apply configuration, yes. Then we do a second VLAN just to show you that's also working with two VLANs. We do pretty much the same here. Changing that to 110 as example, and press on create. Apply configuration, yes. So you have two of these cool networks here. We can override also here VLAN 110. You can change here that to VLAN 100. Okay. Good. Now, what we need to do, we need to go into the shell. And we basically just need to do that for some minor settings changes, whatever you call it. We go to the interface. As you can see, pretty much the same as we had like before, like seconds before. But just like in code here. So it's not in a fancy UI or something like that. It's just in code. Also, sometimes it depends on your hosting provider. If you use a finished installation and stuff like that, all this setup here is on Eno 1. You basically need then to do, you basically just copy everything from Eno 1, copy it to VMBR 0, and then you're pretty sorry. And then you're pretty much fine. Bridgeport Eno 1, that's pretty fucking, that's necessary. Otherwise, your hypervisor or Proxmox will not work then anymore. Just set it up to Eno 1, and it's fine. You're then completely fine. So, but what we need to do, sorry, I have here my cheat code, my cheat on here. You can't see my mouse. It's pretty hard to see, actually. We have here pretty much, just as an example how that looks like. This is here, like Eno 1, your IP address, your gateway, you basically just set it up like that. It should work just fine. But let me delete that again. Get it out. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed again the wrong. I'm sorry, I can't, like I said, it's hard to see here. So what we now do is we put, as we have these cool subnets here, we put the following in that I'll link you in the description because I'm too lazy to write it out. That does basically forward everything from VMBR 0, forwards it to this subnet, so that this subnet can like connect to the internet and can like access the internet over VPN 0. It's like a bridge kind of, but with IP tables. So we're now going to save it. And then we reload the network again, which you can do in just, I do it like that all the time, just changing here something. Boop. Apply configuration, yes. Running. Okay, fails, exit code 1. Oh, that's it. That's, I know why here, actually. It's because, in my case, here's the source. And this should be up. Like, it should normally not be here. I don't know why the format is here, though. So let me just copy it, then delete it, and then just put it up here. Bam, baboozle. Just do the same again. See, now it works. Now it works. It's kind of weird why it does that, or why it does behave like that. I cannot tell you that why. It's probably because the source is the thing that needs to load in. Yeah. So what we did now, we have like 2 of these internal IP addresses, or like internal VLANs that can already access the internet. Now we are installing our first VM. That's like our how to call it, DHCP server. So we call it. I have a name policy for that. So I'm calling it like my name policy. So just you can call it whatever you want. Advert. That you need. You need return win, otherwise it will not work. Then you basically do that. That looks fine to me. You give them, I don't know, it's like it's not big. So we give them like 60 gigabyte-ish. Will be just work as our DHCP server. So, right back unsafe. Then we do, oh, I cannot do even, isn't that a, there, okay, now I see. I didn't press on advanced, I'm sorry. SSD emulation, pretty much cool, need to be, we add these 2 cores, you can here do whatever you want, kind of. Not everything will work, so stick with that, if you're unsure or if you don't like it, I don't know. But normally just stick to that. It'll be fine, I promise you. So we are going to next. Then we are going to do our VLAN 100. No, we don't need to start off to create it and finish. And you see pop it up here, right here. Install Windows. This will be forwarded. So I will forward this section now, because you don't really need to see how Windows looks like or how the Windows installation is, because yeah, it's just a Windows installation, nothing really important. So see you guys. Welcome back. So after installing quite a few times actually, because like my server is fucking old and fucking slow, we have now our hypervisor. At least that's what I'm thinking. I'm sorry, I'm just looking here that I'm kind of good look, because like ads and stuff like that. But yeah, but we need to set a password that you probably already saw. So we going to just do that. I installed also in the meantime a second server, which we can then also adjust there. So let me just log us on. It needs a while or two. It depends on your server speed, how slow or how fast your server is. Sadly, mine isn't really that fast, but I take what I get. So, we don't have internet right now, so we go into the Explorer, to the File Explorer, then we go to the disk. Then you see here we have this one, virtual IO win cheat or GT, sorry. We accept that. Next, install. You see here, a little like symbol appears. Then we go on here to Ethernet. We then go to config or like edit, manual IP for 4, and then we type in 108. 10 dot, oh, was it in a 10? I think it was in the 100. Then we go to the subnet. We type that in. The gateway is 100.1. DNS is 8.8. Our alternative is 1.4.1.1. Then you should have internet. Google. Yeah. We have internet now, as you can see. Our NAT kind of thing is working. Your server has now internet. That's fine. That's perfectly cool. Now we do something else. Actually, you can do this. You don't need to. I'm explaining. Good. I'm doing now the mandatory stuff, and after that, I explain more about DHCP server, how can I install it, what it does, something like that. So, you see here we are back into the shell on our server. I have written a script here that basically is a little script here that I can show you. Type nano forwarding dot sh, then just paste everything in there. And what it does is basically gives you a nice pretty interface for port forwarding, and showing you right now the NAT rules and stuff like that. So we're going to save that, then we give them full rights, forwarding, so we can execute it. And here you go. You see show current rules. You see we don't have any rules right now, so it doesn't really forward. But we can add a new rule. So our IP is right now this, which gets blurred on your side here. Then our destination IP will be our VM. Then we decide if it's TCP or UDP. In this case, I don't know, I choose TCP. We choose port 80. And we also choose here port 80. And you see, we have a new rule for that kind of thing. It does now port forward everything that goes to 149, my IP address to this server. How can I prove that? You can basically install let me just do that. Oh, God damn it. Portable. Let me just do that. Do that. Then we just normally you do also like firewall stuff there, or like Jesus Christ, please stop. Normally you do like firewall stuff also there, but because I'm showing you just how to set NAT up, I'm just going to deactivate my firewall. It's not recommended, don't do that. But I'll do it because I don't really need it to. So just doing that. Then we go here. Then we go to start that. Yes. Want to run it anyways. Now it starts, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. We do 80. We do that. So that. Okay. I was just debugging it for a second, and I noticed that this little button wasn't activated, which no, it does work. Oh, God. If I do that one, come on, show me here. Then you can see you can access this cool little site from the actual NAT, or like from the actual server. That's the part now with NAT and finish part and stuff like that. Now, if you just have all that, you can basically shut that video off. We are now doing the we're doing the basic part of DHCP server, what it does thing. So thank you for watching. At least thank you for using my script. Please leave a like. Yeah. See you soon on this year. So, but now we see or like change how we can basically activate a THCP server, what a THCP server is, and yeah, how to properly use a THCP server. So we are just going here on the server manager. It's all on English on your side. I'm sorry, it is some German on my side here. But basically click everything here through. Yes, yes, yes. Then install that thing here. Yes. Next, next. You don't need anything else. And install. Then we just wait. until it's installed. So, welcome back. It installed. It's installed here pretty good. So, what do? You're going on TCP server configuration. Yes. Yes. And we start the TCP application. We go on here. Pressing here. Okay, so what do we do now? We just do exactly. We just press here. We can press that one if we want multiple IPs or something else. Not just one. Do that here. We call it VLAN 100. Yeah. So we start with our IP here, which is we have here our range, which is exactly the go with 168 100, and then we don't do 1, we do 2, and then you basically do the same. 2, 5, 3. Then we press on. Exactly. Perfect. Then we press them here. We don't need that. That's fine. That's okay. Then we add here our router. This would be, in our case, 101. Then we have this cool TCP servers, not TCP, DNS servers. We install that, that's fine, we don't need that one. Yes, yes. And you have basically IP, like TCP, active. So, if we go on this server here, that is in the same subnet, install it. Then install also. Come on. Then install also over here. Come on, do that, sir. Be faster. A little bit only would be cool. Yes, I don't need your personal settings. Oh my god. Oh. But when it's done installing everything, so we do it down here. Accept, next, install. And you should get internet in a few seconds. and it appears. And we have internet. We are connected to our network, and you need then to basically port forward and stuff like that. Yeah, port forward and see what it does, what you do with that, and yeah. So, thank you for watching. I'm sorry if it got longer. I'm sorry that I'm like kind of unprepared or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, you can see it pings, it reaches Microsoft, so that's fine. So I hope you liked the video. I'm sorry that it took so long. No, not sorry it took so long. But please leave a subscribe. I would like if you would leave a like here, and please comment what I can do better. Please don't, yeah, please comment what I can do better. I love you all. Bye.